I recently watched Indie Cross Part 2, so I will make this video about what characters I want to see in Indie Cross Part 3. So let's start the video. The first one is probably Soul Knight. It's not the most popular in the game, but it was popular enough to do a crossover with Dead Cells, so I think it has pretty high chance. The first one characters maybe would be Knight, the second the Assassin. Assassin would be pretty cool. He has cool dashes, he has shadow clones, he can go invincible, so yeah. Because he looks pretty fucking cool, man. He looks pretty fucking cool. Also, someone has pretty goofy weapons like Heavenly Sword from One Punch Man, lol. Why not a fucking cat? Green Fedora, man. Just Captain America shield, what the hell, man, what the hell. So yeah, it would be pretty cool if Soul Knight would appear in Indie Cross Part 3. Now it's time to move on to the next game. The next one would be Tedish, because I want Tedish because Tedish has funny Ted jokes. That's pretty much it. I want Tedish because he had pretty fun Ted jokes. And it's pretty popular. It's got like 3 or 4 games already. So yeah, my number 2 pick would be Tedish. Number 3 would be Core Keeper from Core Keeper. Maybe it would be someone like some cavelings that are farmers, similar to the area crossover, or maybe a couple of Core Keeper bosses also in the crossover. So yeah, not the best idea what would be in Indie Cross Part 3 with the Core Keeper, but that would be interesting. So yeah, time to move on to number 4. The next one would be Isaac from The Binding of Isaac. He's probably one of the most popular indie games, so I was not surprised if he would be in Indie Cross Part 3, so move on to the next one. The next one would be Super Meat Boy, one of the most popular indie game platformers back in the day. It inspired Celeste, so definitely needs Meat Boy recognition. So moving on to the next one. The next game would be Don't Starve, probably one of the most popular indie game survival games. So probability would be get Wilson or other character, or maybe Wendy because of her ghost sister powers, maybe, or maybe Maxwell with his cool ghost powers. He would gangbang everyone with his shadow army, maybe. Or maybe just Willow with her fire powers that would burn everything. So I think maybe one of these characters from Don't Starve, or maybe some other characters like Weber or something like that. Because a lot of characters in Don't Starve were in different crossovers like Don't Starve. I mean like Intaria or Cult of the Lamb. Talking about Cult of the Lamb, maybe the Goat the Lamb in Cult of the Lamb would be in Indie Cross Part 3, because he's quite popular in indie game scene. Also, it would be pretty fun if we see him interact with the one-shot character with the lamp. The next one in Indie Cross, maybe Ori from Will of the Forest. She would be pretty cool. I think she was in Rivals Eater crossover. I don't know how they would implement her because she turned into a tree in the end of the game, end of the second game, but maybe they can figure out something, I don't know. And the final character that I want to guess would be in the Cross Part 3, Slugghead from Rainworld. He's cute and it's an interesting world, definitely for the sluggy boys, sluggy cats. Maybe another slug cat, I don't know, man. But it definitely would be interesting. So yeah. So that's it for today's video. Maybe one of the Brutatos characters would make it. Brutato is also quite popular, I noticed, or maybe someone from Vampire Survivors. Or maybe old character like Shanks, I don't know if maybe our messenger. Or maybe a hero from Balloons Tower Defense 6, because previously Balloons City 6 was a indie game. Now it's bought by a bigger company, but still it's BD6 started as a indie game, so maybe there's a chance, maybe. So yeah. Or maybe one of the characters from Slate Aspire, fourth part or the second part. Slate Aspire started as indie game with card games. It started off all the card games with, you know, roguelite card games. If you want to go even more indie, you could even go crossover with Night of the Full Moon. That's a game that was inspired by Slate Aspire. So yeah, I think that's definitely it. I don't think I have any more indie game suggestions for this video, so yeah.